Near the shores of Lake Erie and in the shadow of idle steel plants is Vine Avenue, the birthplace of Lorain's Latino community more than a century ago.
Vine Avenue was the heart and soul of South Lorain.
It stretched from 28th all the way down to 34th Street.
Eileen Torres, Joel Arredondo, and Cookie Arroyo grew up here. Their families are among those who shaped these streets. Their memories of those days run deep. When the steel mill brought thousands of workers from Puerto Rico and Mexico, the family settled around a 4-block area of Vine, where they found comfort at Sacred Heart Chapel.
This was a whole new culture for our parents. They left their families behind, left their culture, left the weather. It was totally different. So the church kind of took us in.
By the 1940s, Vine Avenue became a vibrant hub of business, from bowling alleys to butchers, bars, and everything in between.
Back then, everything on Vine, you could get anything you wanted.
If you wanted to go somewhere and see and be seen, Vine was the place.
Vine's rich tapestry of history now on vivid display in a traveling exhibit called the Latino Lorain History Project, celebrating 100 years. The 3-year project by the Lorain Historical Society, Oberlin Heritage Center, and El Centro finally shines a light on a long-ignored part of Lorain's history.
The rest of our community needs to know that we've been here for a long time, and we have added to the fabric of this community.
But today, what was Vine Avenue is no more. The restaurants, dance halls, and shops are long gone, demolished in the 1960s through a federal program called Urban Renewal.
Part of how they did that was by designating certain areas of the city as quote-unquote blighted.
Oberlin College professor of American Studies, Dr. Gina Perez, says the impact of these policies are still felt to this day.
Urban renewal is sometimes referred to as Negro removal because effectively it displaced impoverished, working class, African American and Latino communities from areas that were vibrant.
Well, what happened to Vine? It got obliterated.
That whole family atmosphere, to me, was destroyed when that urban renewal came in, because a lot of people had to be displaced.
We were all moved away. We moved like 2 blocks away.
Anytime I drive by Vine now, I think, what if?
2 generations later, the Lorain Latino community is growing, making up about 30% of the city's population that's holding on to its history and culture.
Because that is what identifies us. That is what makes us. That is my foundation DNA.
That is, understanding who we are starts with where we've been.